So hi, I'm Thomas, and yeah, this is the first race of this Kirby and the Amazing River Tour. Debut type. Forgive me on my short voice, cause it's 1 a.m. here. Cannot be too loud, definitely. I'm living with a parents. So hi, okay, now some background information for the runners. Debut type and OliKad is one how that name is pronounced, and it's a new one that just pick up this game for the theory. And TG is on the other hand one of the most knowledgeable one on this game. I mean the knowledge on this game. And yeah, shout out to him. He's made the making the randomizer of this game, Kirby game, and that's so epic. Can't wait to play it sometime. Or he got the complete version of it. Or the race is gonna start. And so yeah, and short info on this game. This is a Metroidvania Kirby games, unlike the other straightforward scrolling Kirby games. And here's the tutorial level. Okay, TG pull up the gate skip. You can skip the gates here due to the precise movement and the jumping. And for the beginners, you can just call the analyze Kirby to help you getting there. And this is the intended way to do it. And the first major one killer of this game is here, the wheel mix. You're supposed and wheel is very powerful in this game. In the majority of this one, you were gonna use a wheel, and I think TG got it multiple tries, but it's still way better than Oil did. Oh, it's audio. Anyway, so yeah, you can see the powerful movement of the wheel, and I'm gonna talk about the hit lag. That means if your wheel gonna hit the enemies, you're gonna lose sometimes by the left rings. The precise one will gonna try to avoid them as much as possible by the precise wheel jumping. As you see, the wheel jumping here and the really good jumping ability of the wheels in this game is why it is so powerful. And the huge hitbox also. And yeah, best sniper. The text. Oh my, good job! We finally got it. It's already like 3 minutes, like 2 minutes behind, but it's fine. OTG fails to do the double star strap for the first boss, and he can easily return the room and attempt it again. Yeah, there are the switches. You're gonna open the new entrance of the map, and you're gonna avoid them if it's unnecessary for the progress in the further stages or the further parts of the game. Definitely saves some loading time. There are few seconds, and few seconds are kinda huge, as you were expecting a 30 to 40 minutes one. Okay, and gonna get stone here for the time ready for the typical first boss fight in the Kirby games. The trees, and in this game it's not Wispy it's called the King Golem. Also Also, small optimization here. You can see the small jump, and we can call this a bunny hopping. It actually saves time to just running. The times focus for the powerless movement. And yeah, he's the first newest J of this game. Did you just got it? And yeah, there are 8 bosses in this game. Before you're gonna fight the final boss Dark Mine. And yeah, each of them has the set of the fastest routes to get through in the boss. And yeah, you can see the below the wonders, below the screen you can see the egg bosses, and this is the tracker to help us to track the progress they did. So supposedly the upper TG should get one of the blocks, right? But yeah, I don't know. The edgy stuff maybe just wasn't here. One of the blocks will turn right if they completed a boss. And yes, either. So TG entered this room, and yeah, great job putting that fast strats. There are many precise wheel movements that just say seconds and seconds everywhere. Ouch. And alright, this the order to the second boss. Like most people will gonna fight the reddish rulers boss, and spoiler is the Meta Knights. Or question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, so I think they are currently separated by 1 minute. Okay, so they're doing the different order than TG did, I think. So they're gonna try to do the mega. This round should be supposed to make it to the Carol Castle and fight the Mega Titan. Well, Mega Titan is a way more challenging sprint, to be honest, than the Meta Knights. Okay, good job on the TG to putting that really good Master Hands fight there. And he's the one of the challenging spot. Now this golden room, as you see O'Leary did, you can easily take hits, but this on the goggles not by this really. And you can quickly see another challenging part on that. Yes. Yes. Yes, Cypher's right. And yeah, for the convenience of our commentary, we had the spreadsheet on the orders that the different ones did on the boss fights. Alright, and TG gonna fighting the Meta Knight is a pretty annoying boss, I would say. As his has not a set pattern, and his can blast your attack multiple times. Yeah, this is kind of mad. At least you don't die. It's not dangerous at the beginning. And yeah, Olio just passed the challenging room, but a mess up in the barrel shot, and that can be painful. Oh, I got it at the second try. This one is also kind of tough. Yeah, only 2 lives left, but no problem. He will get the health refill here. And the third boss TG gonna fight is the Loli, another boss that contains a good amount of RNG. Although I think he's gonna doing the quick hit, quick burst hit of the Mega Titan, then you can instantly hit on the right hand side of the spark. Yes, the Mega Titan fight will be done by hitting him with the spark by the wheel, as it's so powerful at pushing. Okay, this is a good way for the beginners, I guess. For the Mega Titan head, the second phase of the boss, the intended speedy way is definitely using wheel. But yeah, the powers 2 times may also work well. So yeah, you're gonna get wheel in this room. And you can see it like 3 or 4 times later. The quickest way to gain the wheel back. Alright, TG gonna do the Mega Titan now. Challenging will mean the way to the Meta Knights. Although don't do the quick strat, try to play safe. But otherwise he's still getting some trouble here. This is the one killer for the beginners, definitely another major killer. But at least he don't lost wheel. Let's go. And where's the tracker? The tracker still doesn't work. Where's the stuff on it? It's so tough. Definitely TG is still ahead. Finish one more boss, I think. One more or 2 more boss there, Olio. Correct. And yeah, TG entered this kinda crucial room, but with the back Kirby strat, at least you won. Lost wheel after taking 1 hit. Oh, he don't miss it. It's a perfect one. But this is a good way to play safe. But for the roller coaster, I definitely just don't want to be fat Kirby. Definitely gonna say that 2 seconds. Alright, let's see how the Mega Titan goes. Yes, I guess we will see the actual fast way to complete the Mega Titan fights here. Like, TG also mess up the quick hits. But we will see him, definitely gonna see him keeping wheel to finish the head. Now watch it. Yeah, with the weak defense of the Mega Titan head and the powerful of the wheel, and yeah, you can see he can finish this fight so quickly. The 4th boss completed. And yeah, and you notice the short reset they did in each boss they finished it, right? That's because it saves time. You can just soft reset after the Kirby grab the mirror shade. The cutscene of it ended. You can basically soft reset after seeing the white screen. And skipping the animation of the Kirby dancing is actually saving overall like 7 to 8 seconds, I think. It adds up quickly, but you can see TG don't do it this time. Just after finish the Titan fight, of course, because it's keeping wheel. There's no reason it's gonna reset it. or else he gonna take the wheel back from the rainbow routes, and it's definitely slower. So yeah, the standard route will always do this fight, the Goblin fights after the Mega Titan because of that reason, or else the routes will be saved lost time. This is almost the only a must for the routing. And there are multiple patterns for doing the boss, and they are each other are basically identical. Just the runner's preference depends on the difficulties of the level, or they want to get through the RNG parts at the beginning, or what. Just their personal preference, basically. And yeah, NK Cutter, we just witnessed that for Oreo. This is a really good beginner straps. Definitely better than Sword sometime. And a really quick bossy fight to it real. And now here we can see one of the most cool strat in this game, most difficult one, the UFO mix. And the setup is the most challenging part, definitely. And GG on him in getting a first try. Okay, he's now Olio is gonna finishing Molly with Flow. I think both of the runners doing it with Flow, right? And there's actually two ways of doing it. Yeah, flows. And while getting the good RNG, that definitely helps him to catch up. I think this is still a minute difference between them. And yet, other than flows, there's actually another way of doing the modify. This is using hammer getting from the bonkers you fight just before him. And OTG don't do the sweaty damage boost. Come on, dude. It's cool, you should learn that. Alright, so not much to talk about on the audio ocean. Basically, the most challenging part is getting the UFO mix first try. And here we will TG get stones. Okay, this is the challenging parts in the underwater and keeping real, cause if you take one hit, you're guaranteed to lose it. Ah, the box. And yeah, now TG enter the Gobbler fights. Stone is so powerful with the Gobbler as he can take most of his health away by just stone under the hitbox. And if you're lucky enough, you can just do it with one single stone hit without any extra water pumping and the extra hit of stone. And yeah, TG gonna do the advanced strat here. He's gonna do the Krakow fights with missile. Missile movement is difficult, but with the keyboard is basically easier than using the control stick. Yeah, need to mention that KG is doing one song emulator. As the missile movement are easier here, significantly than a controller. So yeah, it technically is kind of cheating. Well, missile movement say around 7 to 8 seconds to the perfect movement, perfect powerless movement here. Yeah, if you are not with mystery, you can just get the burning before the world. Before enter this mountain. Alright, yeah, and we will gonna get wheel here. Yeah, 80% of this one is consisted of wheels. Oh, we lost it there, but not a big deal. And let's see the Shadow Kirby, the only one, only the significant one. And see, does he give you the good RNG to get candy? If not, you'll get Weststone here. And fight this Beta Hand, 2 stone hits. And yeah, it's clear now. You're gonna also use stone on Knuckles. Stone is a very powerful ability in this game. In other games, stones do not have much appearances in the Kirby speedrunning, but this game at least is very useful in the boss fights. Okay, 6 completed, 2 to go to TG. And one hit left up Whiz and Master Hands. Okay, for Master Hands, you're gonna grab the wheel in different place here. Because it's on the way next to the intended direction you're gonna go to get to the palace. It's so difficult to catch up with both of the runners. Definitely challenging. It is ways, especially with the variety of the routing the runners can do differently. Okay, you can see the O'Neill did the 2 stone hits and finish the fight. Just depends on how the gobbler goes. If it's going, it's stay white, you're definitely gonna wanna water puffing him. Oh, the frosty pattern. Oh, he's got a good one, so he can easily finish it. But it kind of chug it. It still goes generally fine. And yeah, you're gonna go to the candy constellation with this lost star. So both of them are in the master, on the way to the master hands, I think. And TGs are exactly 1 Knuckles ahead. So it's at least a 2 minutes. And you're gonna get the full switch because only the second switch gives you back to the entrance of the level, the entrance of the map, entire world, and more real movement here. This is a really challenging world. Oh, he got OTG not gonna miss quick cycle. Unfortunately, take the hit from the Gordo here. And thank God there's a chicken there. You can recover your health. And also there's just another maximum tomato. So death is not an issue. But hey, this room is the most challenging room. Oh yeah, as I said, that he lost real F. God. Will is so powerful to the sub-boss Master Hand. As you see how he did it in the area 8 if you still remember. So now we're gonna force to use Will to spin for it. And thank God, let's see how the analyzed AI Kirby goes. UFO is a powerful ability. Good. So yeah, this is still a very quick fight. Shell to yellow Kirby's especially. Okay, if O'Neill's successfully keeping Will, he can save time to TG definitely. The major time save. And yeah, you can grab the wheel back here. OTG don't do the hit as strats. This is the where the hit as stay the most significant time in a single room. So some people just going to hit that rooms. I think this is like up to 2 seconds if you can do the purple hit that reduction strat here. And here's another appearances of Missile. And here is the more simpler movement there. So it's an ordinary to do missile strat here. It's still challenging though. Gonna try to avoid hitting enemies. Get the candy, but it's definitely useless. So yeah, the Shadow Kirby here is also useless. You just gotta skip past him. And the double hands fights. Oh, grass stone. I think the stone and the just doing with stone is identical to the fire, but it's just easier to execute in some way. Oh, Leo also lost Will, but lost it way earlier, so he's forced to with the doing the support fight with the health of the AI Kirby's, and he gonna press Smash here. Smash is not used in any percent, but it's a very useful ability being 100% this game. So as I said, this game is a Metroidvania game, so the 100% is also, of course, you're gonna collect the chest, going into and doing the mech completion, etc. Basically, not unlike the 80%, you just finish the 8 bosses and the final boss. And so Smash is a very powerful ability, and it can use and can doing many completion of the puzzles. And TG entering with just easily 2 minutes of will, and TG gonna attempt another advanced strat, the hammer mix, and he doesn't get it. Cause the setup is challenging, and I think it's a frame perfect trick if I'm not wrong. But yes. Which fight you gonna do? It's a parasol. Basically, the group it is another RNG heavy boss, cause yeah, Wiz is definitely not having a set pattern. The best RNG would be he's not rushing to you at all. Consider he lost 3-4 health already, though some of them are by his mistake, but I assume he get a bad pattern. Okay, so TG finished the mirror shade, getting all X of them and gonna enter the final boss. So O'Neill is clearly around 2 bosses behind, so that's huge. It's an average of 4 minutes, but technically he can still win the race. It's not 0%. The match is not 100% determined yet. And now the first boss fight, the Dark Matter Knights. Also stones. Okay, so now here's the Dark Mic, and the stretch here is gonna get the double star, just like that. Yes, Miss Quill. Thanks. And we're gonna do it one more time. And this time, oh, okay. Yeah. And this time he tries that you need to do the setup to try to get the upper platform. Yeah, just like that. Oh, just having a kind of map with fights. It's not a good news to win. And you're gonna do it for the third time. The double star stretch. Oh, he got ice. He can do the ice skip or fire skip. That's a great time save here by the good RNG he got. So yeah, as you're gonna the intended way is get through at the very end of this room. But if you get the ice or fire from the star he sprinted, which is rarely happen, you can skip through this maze. And oh, he got the instant green star, the intended way to gonna get the UFO maxes. And oh, he missed it, though he gonna use the safety straps. That's a waste of good RNG he got. And oh, if he got it, he could be on PB pace either. That's so sad. I believe it's very possible at that point. That's epic. And yeah, he wasted a chance and he gonna wait a lot longer for another green star to appear. Oh, another miss. Third try, can he get it? Okay, now this is time. Killed. The Dark Knight is officially dead. Now he's gonna reveal his true form of it. Full Smith. UFO is a powerful ability for this faithful the Dark Knight. Oh, not killing the mirror shade. It's gonna be pretty tough to dodge, but he did it. Doesn't matter. Oh, almost will win this round. Oh, Leo. Alright, still one more last hit left. And yeah, TG basically are gonna win the race. And last fight I should guess in the just very similar to every Kirby games. The final form of the final boss. Yeah, you guess what? Yeah, shooters. Just like most of the other Kirby games. And it's one of the most repetitive one. You're just basically mashing. There's only one sweet spot though. The strategy is try to get the laps. And yes, I said that the boss is dead. You time it in the final hits of this Dark Knight 6 get killed. And 32 minutes, definitely not bad for no reset one. GG's. And well, O'Neill also just finished Clarko. Oh, he gets stone here. I wonder, is that actually faster? Oh, why we haven't thought about that? Is getting stone here actually faster than the other way? And that's a nice Venom knife, right? I mean, he can still PB, I don't know. His PB is still... If he get a great Dharma, he can PB by a lot, I think. I guess CG gonna enter the interview soon. Maybe. You don't do the purple setup to go up the upper platform, or it's cause it could be challenging. And luckily he get the good pattern. His go the upper ways. It's definitely impossible to hit him. And gonna wait another time he show up. Oh, he needs a god that might PB, right? Wait, what's his PB right now? Yeah. This is the standard moment you kill the Dark Mine 3, and now you can see the standard way to complete this room. Enter the Dark Mine 4. Just like that, and guess what here? And hit the switches. Like that. And let's see. Can still get a one that's very close to PB, I guess. So a good waste PB, guaranteed. Oh, he missed the double side, cause that might spawn at the bad position. And but he got this one. Wow, this is actually cosmic ring, I guess. And yeah, this double star get in doing this attack when he throws the pistol ball at the middle is actually another ways of the mixing. Recently discovered by the Japanese one, the Freddy. And he's discovered you just mixing you're getting two stars together in this Dharma 4 and you can still mix UFO. But just and he finds the order of it separately. It's different too, and the green star are the same, but if you get the, like, for example, the blue star first, purple star first, it will be different. And we might see some runners getting UFO in this race later, in the later races. So that might 6. This is gonna be tough. Okay, around 2 hit laps. Nice shot on dodging the hits. 3 health, so for the safety, yeah, I will call AI Kirby's. It is a safe strat to finish the Dama 6, though yeah, you might not notice that, but having 4 Kirby's in this fight is actually slower than you solo it. Because of the plus you get during the calling and the left rings when you enter the fights. Always 3 health that it could be danger, to be honest, smoker ass. 2 health left. Oh no. 1 health left. Oh, it's close to death and he's kinda doing safe there. And GG's. Well, actually, the scary moments are fake. Cause with the AI Kirby's in your way, if you die, the one fight won't start all over again. Actually, so it's a really good safe straps. I don't know, Sniper. GG is in the setup, it's just never come in. Okay, both ones are in the setup. I guess they're gonna come into the interview soon. I guess.
Hello.
Yeah, hi TG.
How you doing, Thomas?
1 a.m.
Hi,
commentary. Is
is
it
this
true?
working?
I would take that.
Hi?
Still a good ways.
Wait, hold on. I just need to mute my capture card real quick. Okay, here we go. Hi.
Yeah, you
Okay.
just a UFO makes the way to barely a TV, I guess. You got the instant one.
I know. I
Yeah.
was so mad. I got like what was it? Throw twice in a row.
Oh my god, really?
It
I
was not great.
I did get
And
trolled once.
consider
That was a
the
good
really
meme.
and consider you fail will mix multiple times. Yeah, this you can 30 easy.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Well,
I
I
just need.
mean,
I just need all the pieces to fall together, but that'll just happen if I keep playing. Losing
yeah,
Wheel and Candy didn't help.
yeah.
yeah,
I
losing Will
forgot to
Candy
check
is
the
not
SRL
it.
time. So it's a 32-10 versus a 37-37.
Yeah, well, basically, for those curious, I kind of resetted my game like early on because basically I left the game running while I was signing up for the race and such, and
Yeah.
because I'm playing on the
Yeah,
Wii
already
console.
reset because for the first minute and just failing the wheel mixes.
Well,
That
the thing is, the reason why I failed the wheel mix is because, well, because the Wii Virtual Console emulates the game not that well. It basically creates a lot more lag than on the original hardware and such, which means that my timing for the wheel mix was all off because I left the game running for so long. And so basically, I just decided to reset because I knew I would
yeah,
freak
so
up.
you're using console
Uh,
of this ways, right?
yeah, I mean, the virtual console is
And
just not a
you
good platform
doing
to play on.
regular attempts on the emulator.
I mean, I would like to play on emulator, but the problem is, whenever I stream while I'm an emulator, I usually just, how can I say, because my computer is not that strong, I basically lose inputs because of it. Like, so basically, I could just drop some inputs, which means that basically I could just die for no reason. So I just can't stream while I'm on emulator because I just, I know the Wii Virtual Console is not a good platform to race on, but for me, kind of have to because otherwise I can just, it's hard to explain, but I hope at least some of you understand that uh my issue basically. Yeah, basically like Sniper said, I had a real head issue, which is why I decided to just reset because it just wouldn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did. Yeah. Oh, it happens on the version. Yeah, I thought it was Wii U Virtual Console only.
Where'd
Huh.
Thomas go? He left the channel.
Yeah. Well, bye, I guess.
Okay.
Well,
So where did you lose Wheel and Candy?
it was in that one room, the virtual one with all of the blocks and such.
Yeah,
Yeah, that one.
it's like it's that room and the grid maze that are like the most Kuso rooms in all of Candy.
The grid, yeah, the grid maze. Oh gosh, I remember like once I just lost wheel and like I lost wheel on the platform below, but I was on the platform like on top of that room, so I just couldn't get wheel back even if I wanted to. So like, yeah, if you lose wheel in that room, there's just a good chance you just cannot get it back, and that's just
Yeah.
lame.
I also lost Wheel in Block Room, but in a way I've never done before.
Wait, what happened? I mean,
It
I
was
didn't see
like
you run,
it
so
was the Waddle Doo at the very bottom of the vertical section. I accidentally
wait.
clipped them because I fell off and I was trying to float back on, and I had too much
Oh,
momentum.
oh, okay, yeah, I know what you mean.
So I had to call the boys for the Master Hand fight, and then walk through that entire long ass room, and then
I
get
mean,
wheel after Kirby sounds.
well, hey, I kind of did the same thing because I lost weight on that same room, so yeah.
What try wheel mix at the start, by the way?
If you don't count my slow mix, second try, I believe. I
Okay,
think it was
I
second
got
try.
third.
Oh, not too
The
bad.
first time I didn't double inhale. The second time
Oh.
I got magic, and the third time I got it.
Oh, magic, man. It's so frustrating when you get magic because you're like, oh, cool. Like, you wish you got magic more often because it's such a fun ability. Like, not in speedruns, but like, casually, I think it's such a cool concept. But, like, when
You
you
never know
realize
what
you're in a
you'll get.
speedrun, you're like, no, I don't want magic. I just want wheel. God darn it.
Wheel is just, this is probably the most overpowered iteration of Wheel of all the Kirby games.
I mean, I don't have enough knowledge to really say that, but
Like
yeah,
the iframes, the speed, the
oh yeah, the iframes are really nuts. I mean, I noticed many times that when I turned, I feel like I should have lost wheel, but sometimes I just don't, and I'm like, oh hey, this is nice.
dude. Okay, so PogChamp moment of the run in Dark Mind 3, I got the double star hit and then inhaled ice, so I skipped the entire section between DM4 or 3 and 4. That felt good.